2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguelson. This one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The count is 3-1.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Yasiel Puig will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Twins. Number 66, Yasiel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Damn. Need to get some insurance.
The 0-1 on its way. Now that's popped up. Moncada over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman.
Ready for another chance. Marwin Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. Down and away, ball 1.
He's got a long delivery. I can steal on him.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
There we go.
Puig off for second. All even now, 2-2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch.
Damn
you think it's
sinkers.
fastball middle in, and it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more on a Thursday night. Following this, Yasiel Puig remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing first base, number 66, Yasiel.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Edwin Encarnacion.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
I was trying to sit him down, not put him in. Alright. Where's Yasiel at?
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That get him?
A throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Grandal. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hey!
Backdoor slider.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. And you can't even put a good swing on it.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
4-2 the final score tonight. Minnesota took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jose Barrios earned his 5th win of the year. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
It all worked out. It all worked out. Ooh, next series, Yankees. Ooh. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. 5 games.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Minnesota Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 5-4. They now have
another dub. Beautiful. 7 in a row going in to play New York. Byron Buxton is eligible, but he is still injured for a long time. Alright, edit the Yankees players. First time I've played them.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Chicago White Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 11-6. The Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 7-1. The Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Indians 10-7. The New York Yankees smacked 15 team hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 13-2. Jose Urquidy was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Astros downed Oakland 4-0. The St. Louis Cardinals launched 3 home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-2. Ryan Harper got his 2nd W of the season, helping Washington get past the Marlins 2-1. The Reds combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Padres 5-2. The San Francisco Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers halted their 6-game losing streak as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Brett's gonna stay with the old school helmet. Big game. What day is this game on? Tuesday. Rich Hill on the mound. Let's get it. 7-game win streak. Gio. Yankees are struggling. 500, playing 500.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. The Twins are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Max Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a
First
drive
pitch.
hit well out to right field.
First pitch.
Judge is going back, and
Ooh.
this will bang up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
In now, Mitch Garver. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. With runners in scoring position this season, Garver is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his bat. Variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
0-2. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand. Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Garver on second. Cruz on at first with nobody out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Bluff.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Eddie Rosario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate. Just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-1 home. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Fastball, strike 3 calls as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
All right, Sano. Let's knock one out.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Yeah, throw me a hanger.
1-2. Here it is. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Twins forced to settle for one. We'll move on to the bottom half. Rich Hill gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
As he always does.
In this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Gio Urshela is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Andujar has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost it. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Hey, I love that pitch right there.
Jay LeMahieu is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gonzalez is up with it, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
So he's early.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2, and it's a battle.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Whoa, that's down. A pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Grounded to first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Twins lead it 1-0. New.
Tie ball game.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Nick Senzel.
This curveball working.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Last 3 games, Nick's figuring it out.
Now here's the pitch.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler.
New curve.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Garver. A hit in 2 tries so far.
No curve.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Has a look, now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Curveball.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. LeMahieu's got it. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th.
Leading off. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 68, Randy Johnson.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together.
What was that 7-game win streak? I think Barrios pitches next. I'm gonna play this whole game and play this
Welcome
whole game.
To our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the American League Central, DJ LeMahieu launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Yankees.